Was there a ghost in Three Men and a Baby? No. This is a brand new show I'm doing on 80s, 90s, and 2000s myths, mysteries, and flat-out lies. Today, I'm going to talk about a fond memory a lot of us have, a spooky memory. A memory of a ghost child in the film Three Men and a Baby. If you were a kid in the 90s, you remember this thing. Here I have a sealed copy of Three Men and a Baby on VHS. It has a movie deals sticker on it, and a sticker for $6.96. 2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert. Let's start with some basic details. Three Men and a Baby came out in 1987. It was directed by Leonard Nimoy. Yes, Leonard Nimoy directed this, and also has a cameo, starring Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, and of course Ted Danson. This was overall a pretty well-liked movie at the time in general. Is the TV haunted? What's going on? The alleged scene in question we'll be talking about today on Nostalgia Sleuth is about an hour into the movie, a little over an hour into the movie. Jack and his mother are walking through the house. In the background, on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see what appears to be a shotgun. Now, this isn't the main thing, but this, and I think I only heard this like maybe once when I was a kid. 40 seconds later, they're walking down the hall here, and you see in the background what appears to be the alleged ghost in question, what looks like a child standing sort of behind the curtains there. And there were all sorts of wild theories going around. There were even news reports. This thing was rented like crazy.
I do want to talk about do you remember there was a ghost in your movie?
Well, here's the story. This was a big deal for video sales and all.
Because of the ghost. I'm pretty sure Touchdown just kind of was like, nah, we're going to ignore this because that's good for rental sales and tape sales. Essentially, the main theory was that this kid was either killed with a shotgun or killed himself with a shotgun. The reality is a lot less interesting. Ted Danson's character appeared in a dog food commercial, and this was a standee to promote it. This is a character in the film, but this scene was cut. But he does appear with the cutout still in the movie. Now, if we're going to break down the ghost thing, we need probably more than just the cutout, right? You know, that's not enough. But they said that the kid died in the house where they shot this, which...
Maybe Disney made it up, because the story was that this kid died in the house where we shot the movie.
Oh, yeah.
This little boy.
Yeah.
Well, we shot on a soundstage. They built the set and all.
Tom Selleck appeared, in 2017, I think, on Jimmy Fallon. They talk about the ghosts, and he confirms that it's just a cardboard cutout as well.
This is from a deleted scene where Ted Danson's
played
character...
a vain actor. I don't know where they got that concept, but they played a vain actor who had posters of himself all over the room, and I thought it was always like a poster, a full-size poster that had been knocked over.
This is just one of those interesting things growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, like the lore around this. When the internet was still new, when you couldn't just type in Three Men and a Baby ghost and come up with... I mean, you'd probably see a couple things, but it'd be more evidence based on it being an actual ghost. For me, I think one of the main things that spooked me about this was I watched a video that was on E-Bomb's World. You remember E-Bomb's World? This was like 2002. I was like 11. But me and my friends always watched videos on E-Bomb's World, and there was this one about just like hidden messages and other spooky shit. It was like a flash video someone made, you know, and it had like conspiracy theory music, and it talked about like Pepsi sex cans from the Cool Cans, backmasking in music like, Stairway to Heaven and Paul is a dead man, miss him, miss him, miss him. Oh, the Weird Al one. Satan eats cheese whiz. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, they talked about Three Men and a Baby very briefly in that video. And by talked about, I mean it was a silent video with text, with music, so. And we would sit down sometimes and just watch some of these videos over and over because they were so intriguing to us. Again, I must reiterate, there is no ghost in Three Men and a Baby.
I'm going to call Ted and Steve because I think we participate in the video sales. It's a ghost.